Naam, karibu tena. Waziri wa madini na uchumi wa bahari na maziwa Salim Mvurya amesema serikali ya kitaifa kupitia wizara yake imeweka mikakati mahususi ya kuimarisha uvuvi na biashara ya samaki humu nchini. Akizungumza alipofika mbele ya kamati ya bunge la kitaifa inayoangazia kanuni na utendakazi wa serikali ya kitaifa siku ya Jumatano, Mvurya amesema kwamba kutekeleza hayo wizara yake itatumia takriban shilingi bilioni 2.7. Mwanahabari wetu Emmanuel Kilongi na taarifa hiyo kwa kina.
Waziri Salim Mvurya akizungumzia kanuni 8 zilizochapishwa kuhusu uvuvi, madini na ubaharia kwenye kikao na wanachama wa kamati ya kuangazia kanuni na utendakazi wa serikali bungeni, alisema kuwa kanuni zilizowekwa zinapiga jeki kuimarishwa kwa ugatuzi nchini.
This is basically to facilitate devolution, the consultation between county and national government, and also proper exchange of information between the two levels of government, and also public awareness on licensing and authorization. Number 7, safety and quality regulations, is basically to look at issues of handling and storage of fish.
Kulingana na Mvurya, kanuni hizo zinaambatana na ajenda kuu za serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, akitaja mipangilio ya wizara yake kwa ni nguzo kuu ya kuwasaidia wavuvi na wafanyabiashara wa samaki kujiimarisha kimaisha.
The Department of Fisheries and Blue Economy, pillar number 8 of our economic inspiration is blue economy. And therefore what we are doing in the State Department is to, first of all, support fishermen with the infrastructure, and then we are also supporting them in organizing so that they become members of cooperative societies.
Aidha, waziri huyu anasema kuwa wizara yake inatazamia kuwaweka wavuvi na wafanyabiashara wa samaki chini ya vyama vya ushirika kama njia ya kuiwezesha wizara yake kuwatengea muda wa mafunzo yanayoambatana na uvuvi na biashara ya samaki nchini.
Doing Moepe and Vanga. In the lake region, equally we have mapped the entire lake from Busia to Migori. In Busia, we've concluded Mulukoba landing site. We will also do Bumbe. The investment in the lake region will be to the tune of 1.4 billion.
Hata hivyo, swala la kuhusisha serikali za kaunti kwenye mchakato wa kukusanya maoni na wizara ya madini na uchumi wa baharia na maziwa lilijitokeza, wabunge wanachama wa kamati hiyo wakitaka kujua ni msimamo upi ambao serikali za kaunti ziliweza kutoa, kwani swala la uvuvi liligatuliwa.
Are there areas that were raised by the county governments of concern to you? And what did you do to those concerns in trying to remedy their fears or their complaints or their observations? And how now are you taking care of those concerns in this regulation?
Fisheries itself, as contained in the Constitution, what does it entail? What is it supposed to do? And where is it found? Whether in the regulations, in the act, so that we remove this conflict. This will be a source of conflict too. Maybe you should even tell us, during your public participation, what was the response of the county governments, those who are responsible, who are in charge of those particular areas or resources?
In terms of controlling how many can fish in the water bodies through licensing, and also we also control the number of fishing effort, the amount of fishing effort in terms of how many vessels can be allowed to operate in a given water body, given the capacity for us to ensure sustainable fisheries. On the questions about county and national government functions, and all these issues now emanated from there. What was the input of the counties at your public participation, which for me up to now, you've not answered, so that we don't make regulations here, and then later on counties say we were not involved, and we're talking about that part too. The first thing is, a county executive committee may establish a beach management unit. So it is a function which the county is doing, and we are here making regulations. When it comes to identification of a landing site, because beach management units are established on a landing site, it is the county government that identifies, help the fisher folk to identify a beach management unit, a landing site, and help them to register. Comments and inputs that came from the county governments, stakeholders,
And because it was a consultative process, it was agreed, has been given to the county governments. It's the same, honorable members, to do with the co-management areas, because the PMUs in law has been given that they will be formed by the county governments, and therefore they had to give their inputs, because the PMUs are within the counties and the counties have their jurisdictions, and therefore that's why the area for the co-management area for a PMU to undertake its activities were to be defined as captured in the regulations, honorable members.
Well
I
spoken.
submit.
Well spoken.
Emmanuel Kilongi, runinga ya Magharibi, majengo ya bunge, Nairobi.